Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Weekends with Whitney. We are in the studio this morning.
I love it.
Do you, Nikki?
Whitney, it's great.
You've been wanting to do this.
I have, and I think I matched.
You do match.
You pull out.
Well, you won't hear any complaining from me.
And that's the buzz.
That's today's subject, which is so important for all of us. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of complaining.
Whitney, so am I. But can I just start with a great quote?
Please.
Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
He said, instead of complaining about a rose bush that has thorns, rejoice that there's a thorn bush that has roses. Do you hear the perspective? Mm-hmm. Just a different way of seeing things.
And do some people naturally see the roses and some people naturally see the thorns, or can we train ourselves?
I think we can train ourselves. I think that there may be something to hardwiring, but I really think it's the way we see and read the world, and that can change. I do think that can change.
Okay, I have a fun challenge for everyone, and I'm going to do it myself.
So am I.
We'd love to hear it from you. Here's the challenge. Go 24 hours without complaining about anything. And I would love for you to give me feedback, and you can go to the website and give us what happened to you. Were you different? Were the people around you different? Did anything change? Was your day different, or was it completely the same? There are no right or wrong answers here.
Or Whitney, really, when we call people to change, that is risky. People may find, what do I do with my energy now that I'm not complaining? But that's a great challenge.
Yeah. Isn't that going to be fun? I would love to see what happens.
What am I going to say when I get off the bottle? What am I going to do with my time if I stop nagging or if I stop complaining? It's risky.
Right.
But
now,
that's the exciting thing. Okay.
Absolutely. But you also say that there's a difference between complaining. Like, let's say we're at a restaurant and we ordered our steak medium rare and it comes out well done.
Great illustration. Go.
That's
what
not
do you do?
Complaining, but right? I mean, because we paid for something, so that's not considered complaining?
We call it a complaint, but think about it. You just said, is it really? I think that's where we need to discern. You know, life sometimes, in fact, many times is about nuancing. There is a time when we need to have a critical posture. Critical posture. Feedback is not complaining.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
Don't you want critical feedback?
Yes.
You want me to tell you, Nikki, tell me what's working, what's not working on the show. You're not asking me to complain.
Right.
There's a difference.
You're right. Like you told me the open, you said, Whitney, it's too long. How long is it? And I said, 25
thought it
seconds.
was long.
It's 17 seconds now, so I appreciate
Don't you think
that.
it's better?
I didn't,
yes. I don't think I was complaining. I was that's doing something.
Okay.
That's an action. And there's where I think complaining becomes a problem, when it's just a whining with no action with it.
And why do we do that?
With no behavior.
Why do we whine and complain? What does it feed in us that's
Well,
good?
I think it's easier. I think it breeds complacency. It's easier to stand on the sidelines and watch than to get in and perhaps make a mistake. I could have been wrong with that feedback, but I'm comfortable enough to say, you take it and do whatever you want to do with it. I may not come back to this restaurant, but it's your restaurant.
Right.
You know, I was saying earlier to you that I think that there needs to be a criticism, evaluative, fair criticism of what happened with New York, you know, last week and all that. Could it have been overhyped? Could it have been a fear of the press? That's a fair critique. What do we say? Critically acclaimed. Right. Critically acclaimed. We don't use it as a bad word.
Right.
But complaining has that kind of waste. Huh? You say, why? I'm not... You know, some of these whys I'll never understand.
Why does it feel good to complain sometimes?
I know that's a very good question, because I do sometimes enjoy whining in my pity party.
I mean, I do too.
I guess that's
I'm
a pity party. I guess that's a pity party. Maybe after we do the 24-hour challenge, we can come back sometime and tell people that we'll give them 10 minutes to whine. And then let it go, because again, maybe there may be something to a need for a pity party. I'm not completely knocking it.
Sure.
But this constant, I can't stand to be around complaining energy.
Well, I can't either.
And I know that I sometimes.
Do we tell people that?
Do you know I was accused of being a whiner when I was a kid? It's the hardest thing for me to accept, because I don't want to be thought of as a whiner.
No. Have you broken that pattern?
Well, tell me,
well,
have
of
I?
course you have. You've grown in beautiful, bold ways.
I don't think
Nikki.
I complain. I really don't think I complain that much. I don't think you do either, Whitney.
Okay, thank you. I mean, I do, but I hope it's not excessive.
You know what would one other real quick, is how do we really love people? We love people by asking other people to give us feedback. Maybe part of this, after the 24-hour challenge, people could say, I need people in my life to tell me when I'm whining.
Yes, right.
And
sound like you're whining and
why
complaining.
wouldn't you like it if you gave me, and I'd say, Whitney, that sounds like a whining, and you're like, darn it, let me get up and move.
Yeah.
Because it's a waste of energy.
That's right, a waste of energy.
It's a waste of energy. But I still don't know why we do it. So let me think about that.
Okay. In the meantime, work on when you're going to do your 24 hours of non-complaining.
And let us know.
Yeah.
Let Whitney know.
I would love to
hear the responses.
Yeah, and we might, share some emails or even, call you and see if you want to be part of the show.
This could be life-changing.
It really could.
One step. Well, one step can be life-changing,
because
Whitney.
You and I have the kind of relationship where we will call each other to the carpet and say, you're complaining. Other people don't. And what they do is probably remove themselves from those people. And therefore, they don't even know it's happening.
See, and ergo the need for the social network, for people that are going to be our board of directors, if you will, to help us.
Yes. Okay, so go to the website.
That's a great challenge, Whitney.
Weekendswithwhitney.net. I'm going to be fascinated to see the changes. Again, and if there are any, but I anticipate there will be some.
There will be. And in the meantime, notice this beautiful change.
We're not going to be here every week because I still have to get you in my home, but it's fun to change things
Whitney.
up.
I really do.
I
Thank
know.
you.
We're back.
WBRZ. Bye.